welcome to another segment of Possibilities with Esther, all the way from Ntr Turkey. You know how we do it here? Possibilities with Esther is a program, channel, in fact, let me put it this way, is a program specially designed to channel your mindset to the possibilities of lifestyle and possibility of life, your business, your career, everything all together. So I am here to talk about different topics. Sometimes we talk about the mindset, sometimes we talk about even our how we take care of some certain businesses in our life, relationship, all those things. I bring it up to you from this program, all the way from Ntr Turkey. And guess what? We don't just talk in Turkey or Africa, one country, but we talk to the whole continent of Africa. And the last week we talked about how to stay focused, where I gave you some tips about your brain, how we can take care of our brain. Just the way you take care of your phone, just the way you take care of your body, and sit down, you carefully select some clothes. This is how you should carefully take tips on how to take care of your brain, because if your brain is tired, guess what? It affects your mindset. And your mindset is generated by what? Is generated by over 70,000 thoughts. And these thoughts are generated from all the activities you go through the day. So it's important for you to select what are you watching, what are you reading, and also what are you saying from your social media, family and friends, all together. And today I have a special guest with me. I'm not going to be alone today, you know. For the past 2 weeks, I have been alone in the studio talking and talking. Today, I got a special guest that will talk to us based on business and education. Connecting Turkey and Nigeria. Not just Nigeria, Africa, because we have a whole lot of African people coming to Turkey for business, and we also have a whole lot of youth coming into Turkey for education. Now, the idea is for you to know why you are coming for business. Why are you taking international steps, international business steps? Also, why do you want to go and study abroad? So many people are getting things so wrong. And I'm here with this special guest to tell us some tips based on his experiences. Okay, so do not go anywhere. And for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, please stay and continue watching. You can also go on our YouTube channel, search for Possibilities with Esther, and watch our previous videos. I bet you will have a lot to learn from it. And let's go jump into, let me calm down and introduce our special guest for today. He is from Nigeria. He is from Africa. Let me just say from Africa. So when he begins to talk, you'll be able to dictate, okay, which part of Africa is he coming from? Not necessarily just coming from Africa, but he has got a lot of experience, years of experiences. He has seen people come and leave. He has seen people who have done businesses, who have failed into it. All of those experiences he will share with us on this program. And he goes by the name Mr. Ben O. I'll come back to the full pronunciation of the O. Mr. Ben O. Anyebe, the MD of Diamond Gate Consulting. Sir, thank you so much for having you on our program for today.
Thank you very much.
Forgive me for the pronunciation of your name.
Yes, the name is Ben Onyuku Anyibe.
Onyoku
Onyuku.
Anyibe.
Onyuku means great man.
Great man.
Yes.
I'm sure by now you know he's from Nigeria, right? Yes, that's Igbo. Am I right?
That's Igbo.
Igbo, because I know the Igbo, we always have, there's always a good meaning to a name.
Kind of dynamism attached to the name.
Attached to the name. We hear Onye, go here, Onye Chukwu,
Chi,
Chukwu. All the names starts with Chi, Chi, Chi. What's the meaning of Chi?
Chi is God.
It's God.
Yes.
Chi, okay, that's
so
very
Chukwu,
good.
Chi all refers to God.
Oh, okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you on this program because we have, like now, a lot of youth are running away from Africa. Everybody say, I want to go to abroad, I want to go to abroad, without having the idea why they are going to abroad. Can you please tell our viewers for how long you've been in Turkey?
Actually, I have been in Turkey for over 18 years now.
Wow, 18 years.
Yes.
At what, I'm tempted to say at what age did you come, but we have some people who will begin to start calculating your age.
Yeah, how would I put that? Yeah, I was in my late, mid 20s, sorry.
Wow.
Yes.
So, sir, what do you do? I read your profile. You're a business and educational consultant.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we know more about your profile?
Anyway, let me put it this way. Yeah, at the moment, I am into business and education consulting. So I link business people from Turkey to Nigeria and from Nigeria to Turkey because of the need to provide a reliable link. And then I started off as an instructor of English language, which I still do, but then I specialize in giving English language skills development classes, mainly business speaking and writing skills, focused on training company staff, CEOs, top government officials, and university students.
Oh, that's very nice.
So basically, those are the things I'm doing at the moment. Yes.
So what brought you to Turkey in the first place? Was it studies, or you just got a job and you came?
Yeah, my journey to Turkey was more of recommendation from friends.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I didn't know anything about Turkey, but I had a few friends who were here and believed that it's a very good place to to start off, especially in the area of what I was doing. So I was teaching, and there was a lot of opportunities for people to learn English and improve their English language skills. So my journey started that way. So I was invited, and I came for checking it out. And then I fell in love with the kebab.
With the kebab?
and the land. So I stayed.
So when you came, you find the kebab, and how did you cope with the Nigerian food?
I mean, kebab is a way of talking about Turkish culture.
Yeah.
I think maybe two basic things that connected me very quickly here. The people have this warm culture.
Yeah.
So they're friendly and very welcoming, and that fits in very well with Nigerian or generally African culture. So the hospitality was amazing, and I was really attracted, by that. And of course, number two, it's rich with history. So, I mean, the kind of amazing historical ruins and remains and monuments here, and the story behind them.
Yeah.
By the time you start touring around Turkey, it reflects more than 4 civilizations. It also has Christian history as well, a lot of Christian history. So that was really fascinating. And so, in a nutshell, the people and the culture and the rich culture.
The rich culture.
Appealed to me at the beginning.
Yeah. So you have been involved in the teaching aspect, which I want to believe you must have seen other foreigners, especially Africans, coming to Turkey, how they struggled, try to fit in. Unlike you, other people will be like, oh, we came, the language, the whatever, and they just dump and then they just go back, or probably even find themselves in a different doing some things they were not planned for. So what can you say about your own knowledge for someone who is at home, where to look out for before coming to Turkey?
I think just like I have just mentioned, one of the things that can easily help someone to get on with life here is the warmth, the hospitality.
Yeah.
I mean, that language speaks to anybody. And Turkish people, they can talk to you without communicating to you, just either by smiling or gesture with their hands, offering you food. And there is no way you cannot feel the kindness.
True.
So you manage to get by, even if you don't speak the language. I think that friendliness, it's appealing. It makes you feel welcome, and that's where it starts. If you don't relate to that attitude, and you get turned off, then you may lose it at the beginning.
True.
But if you take it on the face value and indulge in the kindness, the hospitality, I mean, every other thing we take a very easygoing look. I think that was how it was for me. I remember, having to look for food. So, and the first restaurant I went to, they couldn't speak the language. I couldn't speak anything, but I could see the kind of food they have. I could see some meat. I could see some rice. I could see some fresh beans and other things. And this you can find anywhere in the world. And I would just pointed at this, and he said, "Boo!" I say this. And so with that kind of gesture, we started, and the rest was history.
So what inspired you to start up the consultancy business in terms of let's talk about the educational aspect of it first, and then later we talk about the business part of it.
All right.
For the educational part of it, what is the aim of your business? What are you expecting people to come and get services from you, the consultancy business you're doing in education?
Yeah, you want me to talk about business consulting first or the education consulting?
I would like the education first.
Education.
And then we go into the business part
of it. Yes, the need for communicating in English language is huge in Turkey because they are partly Europe and partly Middle East. Yeah. And so they are surrounded by all the European countries. And Turkey, being a big player, has a lot to do with the international community. So the need for, adding to the official language, which is Turkish, and then learning English was there. So, and then they incorporated it in the universities. So I started off with a language school, and which was very big, maybe one of the third biggest school then. And I think with my, I would say, natural flair in teaching, so I got involved in training a lot of government officials sent to the school, and then we also had a lot of young people like university students. Yeah. So because of the goodwill I gained during the course of teaching, yes, it became more of a demand, both by employers and then by the people. But one thing that got me in Turkey, they appreciate you for what you do.
Yeah.
So the student they make effort to learn, and also they really appreciate and value teachers. So my thought of being in the field temporarily.
Sure,
It was kind of altered. Yeah.
Okay.
So and then I decided to like train more in the field and then go on with it.
Okay. So basically, your consultancy it's more on teaching the Turks English.
At the
Or you
moment, yeah,
also
I started off teaching in language schools. Then I went to university, and then I came back to language school. So I instructed in English in a lot of places, and then some of the students who we teach
Yes.
want to study abroad. Yeah, so I was involved in helping them get school in other countries
Other
where
countries. That's
English
for the
is the
Turks.
major
For the
for the
Turks.
Turks.
That's good.
And in the course of also teaching, and then there are Nigerian students who come here to learn Turkish. Yes, and some of them it was difficult for them at the beginning, and I was in the midst of both the Turks and the Nigerians that were
And the
coming here.
Nigerians,
And so, in the course of my experience in the field, I see the need of, because there were students who came and could not complete their courses, and there were those who came and could not get their course of interest, and there were those who were here and nobody to guide them. Yeah, so I had a few family friends and maybe people who were at the embassy asking for help. And then I saw the need for really like giving advice and helping people to
do that.
So I did that free of charge for a long time. Yeah,
Wow.
so
that's like your own support for the
community.
Like
More of a humanitarian. And when you also visit home, there are people who want their children to study here. Yeah. So some Turkish universities, they have English medium classes, and some have 100% Turkish.
Yeah.
So sometimes the people back home don't know which university they can fit in very well with. And when they come here, it became kind of stressful. And they maybe find it difficult to cope with
the situation at hand, the
and
weather,
so they need to be pre-informed on or helped, so to be able to choose the right university. And if they want to study in English, you can also they need to know which universities have English language classes. So I think the information between Turkey and Nigeria or African countries were not really strong. So these days, some people can try to Google and look on the internet, but earlier when I came here, I think it was almost lacking.
Yeah.
And somebody needed to provide that information.
Even though on this one, before, the information was not really visible for people, so you just see without a proper orientation about not even only Turkey, even UK, Cyprus, and America. Our parents just want us to go and study abroad without actually knowing what is going on. But now that everyone can go online to make a research, a lot of people are also experiencing second problem, which is scamming.
Exactly.
So how do we deal with this kind of thing? Because you hear someone says you went online and make research, found a school and made payments, but the school does not even know there was a payment. Do you think we can have a particular, like a consultancy like your company, if it has a branch in Nigeria whereby people can go and make a proper investigation or proper research, whereby they can have that one-hand information that, okay, when you come to Turkey, you have been here for like 18 years. So of course, if you are given an information, you are certain that this information is actually right. Do you have any services like that for your company?
That's
Nigeria, or
exactly the brain behind my education consulting company.
Oh, that's
It was mainly focused on one. There are a few, just like what you are mentioning. There are a few people who take advantage of people who want to study abroad, whether they are from Africa or from here, and they can promise you, and you don't know them, and then you kind of get into the wrong hands. And when you come here, you may not get your study, or like you're saying, because of scam on the web.
Yeah.
So you cannot really believe everything you see. And then thirdly, sometimes even if it is real, advertisement has a little bit of exaggeration.
Yeah.
So you need someone who is on ground, who understands the quality of education and what is going on in different universities. So I found that was lacking, and then I provided this link, to support African students who want to come here. And another problem that maybe the last one, Turkey was also trying to control the inflow of people who come here under the guise of education, but they come to stay or to do other things. So someone who will kind of vet the people who are back home or who are from Africa, and make sure that the ones that are coming are genuinely coming to study. Not just come, because if you come here ill-informed, you may, find it difficult to survive. Yeah. So I provide this information. Make sure that the ones coming from Africa, especially Nigeria, are genuinely coming to study, and make sure that when they come, they will be assigned to a university where they can easily, fit in and also study what they want. And then lastly, I think most of the parents in Africa, it's not like the money is, flowing and they don't know what to do with it. So they want to spend their money wisely and judiciously. And so you can't afford to just pay money
without,
so
you just start having issues.
You need that link,
like that.
So that reliable link that you can trust, and make sure that what you are looking for is what you get. So this is why I actually went into the education consulting aspect.
Wow, thank you very much. That was a wonderful one. And we will be going on commercial break where we'll talk about the business part of it. So as you can hear, there's so much you need to find out about the educational aspect coming to Turkey or even other countries. And when we come back, we'll talk about the business part of it with Mr. Ben. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. So we'll be right back after the commercial break. Back to the second segment of Possibilities with Esther. It has been a wonderful experience with Mr. Ben, with me in the studio. We've been talking about educational aspect of international education, and we got to hear his own experiences living in Turkey for 18 years. And also we try to tackle the problems people tend to ignore when coming to abroad to study. And the way forward, now we are going into the business part of it on the second segment, and also my favorite part, which is the mindset. Mindset is like a food for the soul. For me, mindset is all the knowledge we need from all the people who are coming to our program. So, sir, as on the second segment, it was a wonderful knowledge we got to know about education. What is your advice for those people coming to Turkey in particular for education, for schooling?
Yes, I have a few pieces of advice for them. One, you need to be well informed about how to sustain your life and the culture, and then about the school or the university that you want to go. Turkey has a lot of very good universities. I mean, world standard. And then it's divided between private and government schools, and most of them are, up to date. They are well equipped with, up to date, laboratories, or if you're talking about libraries and other things, that facilities that aid, studying. Yeah. So I would say, first, don't come to Turkey if you don't know or have any information about what life is like, and how things work here. You need someone to guide you and to pre-inform you on what to expect and how to make good on your purpose. And then secondly, I'm not saying you should come to me because I'm an education consultant, but there could be other education consultants, or maybe your embassy could be here. So, and I'm sure there is someone, if you try to contact the embassy, to give you proper guidance or information on relating to how you can get the best university, and also how you can lead your life while you're here. A little bit of information about the culture and what to expect, because the culture shock could be huge if you are not well informed. Yeah. So, and but apart from that, also I would like to advise anyone or students who want to come here, to make up their mind whether they want to study in English or they are willing to learn the language, get involved in the culture.
For me, I think is the best. Actually.
Yes, it's a decision because you have to make.
It's an added knowledge to learn a foreign language. I always try to let people know that even if you're coming for English, give yourself an assignment to learn the language. Language is never a waste. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
So it is very, very useful to understand the language, because the more you know the language, the more you understand the culture.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't. Most of the universities are good, but you could get admitted into the wrong university. Wrong university, I mean, you cannot fit in, because some universities are, they probably offer to give classes in English, and then it turned out that you may not get English classes, and we know this. So, and some have become like an offshoot for people to just maybe start the undergraduate or master program here, and they could be well accepted anywhere else in the world. So Turkey has a reputable universities like that. And some of us who've been here, or people who have been here, or maybe your embassy, they know even if they don't know, the embassy can call someone who knows, who will advise them. So I think that is very much
important for that.
Yes, needed.
Yeah. That's very nice, Rosa.
I advise every student to try to
be well informed
before
they
make that journey.
You can make a research from every country has an embassy. Like in Nigeria, if you're going to America, go to American embassy in Nigeria. Not only when you want to go and look for visa before you visit those embassies. They have information that you can get, even if you cannot get on the internet. Now, let's go back into business. We have people jumping and coming into Turkey to buy business, pack them, drop them in Nigeria without making sales. Meanwhile, we have other people, they are really making sales. Sir, what is your advice on this aspect? Since you're already into business consultation and you know what we have here in Turkey, we have, everybody just said gowns, we have textiles, we have so many whole lot of things. But it's not about what we have here. It's about what you are taking home and what you are taking from home to bring it here. What can you say
There
about
is
that?
a lot to say on business aspect.
Yeah.
But it's like you provided the first one, which is mainly like fashion.
Yeah, the fashion.
Actually, textile or fashion, clothing and accessories are, I think, is one of the mainstream of the business, dealings between Turkey and Africa. So I think textile takes a huge chunk of the
business,
export or importation from Africa in Turkey. Yeah, but those in that line of business, two things I would like to tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, understand your environment before you come here, and then understand, try to seek the right place to go before you, in Turkey, before you engage into the business. Why do you need to understand your environment? Sometimes we Africans, especially Nigerians, we are very selective, and we are, we just like a particular detail on clothing or style. We love trends. Some of the trends we want to put on, they may be European, they may be American. You can find them here. Yes, you can. But those little details, those trending clothings that are back home, you need to do your homework very well, and then before you come here.
So that you don't end up packing what is not
Yes.
really trending.
And then why do you need to understand here? Now, Turkey also has their own, fashion trends, maybe which is, geared towards Europe or just here within Turkey. And, as an Islamic country, it's a blend between Western and kind of, if you like, Islamic
kind of
outfits. And so you find out that some companies sew their clothes differently. They sew clothes differently for Africans.
Yeah.
And, compared to what they
sell
sew for here. The style may look the same, but it doesn't fit in the same way. So you may see the style you want and you buy it, and when you go back home, you cannot wear them. So, and we Africans, we are blessed with some special features.
Yes.
And that needs, clothing or fashion takes care of those details. So there are places you will find similar, style, but they will not fit because companies here, they sew specially for African, business people who are coming here to buy. So if you don't have the right guidance or information, you may just spend your money and then you may not make profits.
Profit out of it. What about the doors we have? There's lots of furniture, doors, people coming into.
Okay.
Even though I know we have doors in Africa,
yes.
But I see people jumping into Turkey, and I was wondering, this door, what is so special about the doors?
There are a lot of things special about Turkey's business. One, you get quality in Turkey. Turkey has very good quality, and that can compare with European quality. If you like, you may say it's not 100% European, but The quality
Really
is very, very durable, and we serve the purpose. Number two, they are competitive in price. So you get a more competitive price when you buy certain things in Turkey.
Say better soup na money kill am.
Exactly. And if you also want something like customized, you can get whether your door or whether your clothing,
you can get them
or
customized.
maybe other materials or the accessories, you can easily have them customized in Turkey. But I think also Turkey industry, when it comes to technical aspects, they have a huge machinery manufacturing companies, and so most medium and small scale industries can procure the needed machines and technology here. So there are a whole lot of range, from building materials to
and I think
fashion.
every city has its own specialty.
There are more than
So
maybe 2 or 3 industrial estates almost in every city, but there are some cities where you have a concentration of
particular products.
Yes. So when it comes to construction, whether it is building or roads, agricultural machines, household goods, even technological things like meter or electric generating,
Like a
gas
transformer or
plant,
gas.
hydro plant, gas plant, and even
Even
wind
heaters.
turbines.
Yeah.
So most technological machines and equipment you're looking for are here, and you get them at a better price, and you also get good quality that can last. The most amazing part is most companies are ready to support you, technically, and even train you on how to use, and even if you are if you're one of the good customers, they can also, transfer the skills.
The skills to you, and you can be their major distributor in your coming country.
Exactly.
Wow. So you really have information about this country. They need to employ you. The president needs to know because
I hope he
here.
does, because one of my dreams is to have a small small Turkey in every African country, terms of business collaboration.
This is good, because the information you're giving, I'm already feeling like this Turkey is my company, and you are marketing it for me.
That's what I'm doing. Actually, maybe nice. This may interest you. I didn't come here to do business at the beginning.
Yeah.
But while I was teaching, some of the tutorials and trainings I conducted were with company executives. I worked with the press secretary of the then president, and I've worked with a lot of high-profile immigration officers, police, military, and so the networking is huge. I also have some parliamentarians as my students, and most of them, whether they are learning to make simple remarks or train on making a speech in English, or just improving their general English language speaking, to be able to say 1 or 2 things about Turkey and Turkish culture when they travel out of Turkey. So I get well connected with many people, whether average and people in the high positions. Wow. And so some of them were interested in doing business in Africa, especially when it comes to Nigeria or Ghana. That's how it started. And so we know one, Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben.
And he's a nice guy, whatever. because we get on okay with my tutorials. And they would invite me.
There's a powerful relationship.
Yes, and wanted me to help them organize hotels, if there is, security-wise and maybe some transportation, somebody that will take them around when they're there or show them some fascinating, nice places. I did this for over 5 years, free of charge. And I did this consulting to companies that pay really good
money
when it comes to consulting. And then after some time, I thought to myself, I mean, this is something I have been good at. So why don't I, so that was how Diamond Gates Business Consulting was born. And I decided to provide that, services professionally. But the second challenge was both Turkish people and many people in Africa have very little information about what each other can offer. Turkey, on the other hand, believes, there are huge potential in Africa. Nigeria is the largest country in Africa. They have the money, they have the economic strength. And we would like to do business there. But they don't know where to begin. They're afraid of going in, and they don't know what to expect. And those in Nigeria or in many African countries know, Turkey, I heard they have machinery, they have this material, but they don't really know very well. They don't understand, can I trust Turkish quality? So they need somebody to bridge that gap. And that's what I came to do. So also there is that fear. If I go to Africa, they will swallow me and take my money and all that. And then they're fighting everywhere. And so trust is a big issue. So either those who have done business with a Turkish person and it didn't go well, or a Turkish person who has done business with a Nigerian or an African person, it didn't go well. So you needed that trust. Yes, and that's where I come in. I provided trust.
We're getting I'm feeling so sad because the time just ran so fast, and now we're already getting to the end of this program. And please, I would not like to leave this program without hearing a very short, brief mindset. What kept you this strong, in a very briefly, before I sign out from the studio? Your mindset. What keeps you to this stage?
I guess my secret of making it to this stage is warmth. I mean, accepting and giving the friendliness when it comes. But another thing is Turkey allows you to be
who you are.
Allows you to be. So you can retain a little bit of African culture, your food, and whatever makes you. So you can carve a niche and live in it while you're here. The system doesn't hit at you so much. It doesn't hit at you so much. So if you learn to not get involved in everything, just make take your steps towards your target. Yes, it will help you, because if you jump into everything you see, you might get into trouble.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having you for our program. We've come to the end of this program. I'm hoping I will have you. Because there's
I'm
so much
happy
we need
to be
talk
here,
more.
and thank you for
so much to
there is a
to
lot to talk, and
I'll definitely have you back on
in
this
case there are
program
questions that comes from this program, it will also help. But I have so much more to say. But I'm here to serve and to help anyone who wants to be on the safe side.
Okay, so we have come to the end of this program for today, and I hope you have learned a lot, both in the business and also the educational aspect of it. I will try my best to bring Mr. Ben again to proceed from this topic that we discussed on this segment. For us, from now Till I see you next time on Possibilities with Esther, stay positive. Never give up. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. See you again next time.